The Walk Free Foundation in Australia has released its Global Slavery Index for 2016. It estimates around 45 million people are currently enslaved around the world, and that's up 10 million on last year's figures. Thailand is in the top 10 of the worst offenders for slavery and human trafficking. But the report's findings are in stark contrast to the celebratory mood at Government House in Bangkok, where Thai officials were hailing successes made in the fight against slavery. Our Tony Chung has this report.
General Prayut, the Thai Prime Minister, hands out prizes to those involved in the crackdown on human trafficking. The prizes were for individuals and organizations that had done outstanding work in the anti-trafficking field. Most were high-ranking policemen, military officers or civil servants. At times, it was hard for General Prayut to stay awake. This has hardly been his government's top priority. But he also pleaded with the world for more time to resolve the trafficking issue.
Don't put too much pressure on us. We're trying to do this for Thailand, for neighboring countries, and for all other countries too. Be there in the east or west, because we're human beings, we have to take care of each other.
But does Thailand really have much to celebrate? A ban on Thai seafood is still hanging over the fishing industry after it was found that slavery is common in processing plants and on fishing boats. The European Union has deferred a decision on the ban, but it has also made it clear that the current reforms are not enough. And the world was shocked last year when the conditions of Rohingya refugees fleeing persecution in Myanmar was revealed. Jungle camps where inmates were beaten and starved, the unlucky ones tossed into mass graves. Arrests were made, including several high-level military officers, but prosecutions have been rare, and the human trafficking continues, albeit along different routes. And the Thai government has done little to stop trafficking in other areas, especially those right under its nose. Modern slavery can be found in the most mundane of places, like an ordinary suburban street, where domestic workers can be trapped by poverty, lack of proper documents, and unscrupulous employers. So how do independent organizations see the Thai government's record on slavery and trafficking?
People being trafficked, for example, in the fishing industry and in other situations of exploitation. So it's still an enormous problem here in Thailand. There's still a huge amount of work for the authorities to do, and I think it would be premature for the authorities to be patting themselves on the back at this point.
But that self-congratulation was much in evidence on Monday. Officers and civil servants taking smiling selfies at Government House. The anti-traffickers even have a beaming mascot. That'll be small consolation to the hundreds of thousands of men, women and children currently living in slavery across Thailand. Tony Cheng, CCTV, Bangkok.